Today I'm going to make venison shanks, which a lot of people who hunt and process their own meat end up throwing out the shanks. And I think that's the wrong move. Honestly, I don't think you should ever hunt anything and then not use the meat from the animal. Generally speaking, shanks on a deer are so tough that they're almost inedible unless you cook them for a very long time. Cooking them for a very long time usually dries them out. We're going to do it in a crock pot today, completely submerged in a liquid, which will keep them from drying out. In my crock pot, I'm going to have a variety of things. We're going to have potatoes, carrots, venison, a bunch of seasonings, onions, garlic, rosemary, a few other odds and ends. One of the things I used to do is I used to grind up the meat that was in these, but there's so much silver skin and connective tissue and things like that in shanks that it becomes a very tedious process to get all of that out of the meat so that you can grind it. This way, the only thing that I do is take the shanks off the bone. Let's get started. I like to have the meat on the bottom, so I'm going to put that in first. A lot of people think that you need to sear them. I don't sear them at all. I just put them right on the bottom of the crock pot. We're also going to add celery and carrots. We're going to cut the carrots in half. We're going to put them right on top of our shanks. Next, we're going to wash our potatoes. We're going to cut our potatoes in half, and we're going to put those right on top of the carrots. Next is celery. We're going to put those right in the middle. Next, we're going to add a couple of onions. I feel like cutting them in half is probably the easiest way to peel them. Don't forget to cut off the root end. Now, put them on top. We're also going to add in some whole garlic cloves. The amount of garlic cloves you add is up to you. I like a lot of garlic. I'm probably going to put in 5 or 6. The easiest way to peel garlic is to smash it with your knife. Once you've smashed all your garlic, the skins come right off. You probably don't have to cut the ends off, but I like to. Alexa, add Worcestershire sauce to grocery list.
Got it. I've added wish to share sauce to your grocery list.
That came up, wish to share sauce. It was supposed to be Worcestershire sauce.
Ah, gotcha. I fixed that for you. Worcestershire sauce is now on your grocery list instead of that wishy-washy name.
Now we're going to add our seasonings and our liquid. Then we're going to add some soup base. I'm going to make 4 cups, 1 teaspoon for every cup. So I need 4 teaspoons of bouillon. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're just going to fill this up with hot water. The reason I like to do this in a quart jar with a lid is because now I can put the lid on and shake it. All mixed. And just pour it over the top. That wasn't enough. 2, 3. Oh, that was close. 4. Much better. Now pretty much everything is covered, or it will be if I push it down a little. Next, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Wash your sister sauce, or who's your sister sauce, or whatever you want to call it. How the heck do you open this thing? There we go. Always make sure you shake it up really well because it likes to settle to the bottom. I'm gonna add some soy sauce also. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I'm not adding any salt to this. So this is where my salt's going to come from. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now we're gonna add my favorite spices. They are rosemary, thyme, and pepper. It's gonna be 1.5 teaspoons of rosemary and thyme and about 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. I try to spread the seasonings evenly over the top. I'm also going to add 2 bay leaves. Actually more like 3 because those are all small. Give it a little shimmy. All right, it's time to plug it in and wait about 8 hours. That's a relatively simple recipe and a good way to use shanks from a deer that a lot of people throw out, don't use, don't think is worthy of being used. I don't believe in wasting meat, so that's how we use it. Actually, forgot I was going to add some tomato bouillon to that also, and it really probably could use a little bit more liquid, so I'm going to do that too. That'll add a nice acidic depth of flavor. Okay, that's about all there is to it. I'm going to wait about 8 hours and then I will show you the final result.
I realize this doesn't look the greatest, but I guarantee you these will fall apart and be absolutely delicious.
Guess what I found? I found rolled iPod charcoal. And guess what?
Just fall apart. Look at that. Very, very tender.